What's up? And welcome in to Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. Thanks so much for downloading the podcast and checking us out on YouTube, youtube.com. Look for Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. We appreciate your support. You're always great to be able to take care of us here on Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment at everything we do on Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood, presented by the fine folks over at Alexander James Whiskey. Now, you're looking for something to drink, okay, for the big game happening on Sunday between the Patriots and the Seahawks. Well, I got something for you. How about Alexander James Whiskey? It's the official whiskey for Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. Make sure you go to alexanderjameswhiskey.com. That way you know exactly where to pick one up. I mean, look, it's the whiskey of choice for this program. So you know the big game's on Sunday. You need to have something a little bit different. Don't have the same old at the bar, same old that you have at the crib. Try something different. Alexander James Whiskey. That is the spirits of Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. Well, it's a big day today. You know why? Because it's a big day because not only is the Super Bowl right around the corner, but also it's a big day because today is LA versus Space Day. Oh, that means we got some sports debates. It's going to be hot, and that's why we bring in the guys. We bring in LA and Space with us here on Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. Gentlemen, as always, appreciate the time.
What's up, my brothers? How y'all doing today?
I can't complain, man. I'm great. How y'all feeling, man?
I can't complain. I'm good. What about you, Hoodie? You good?
Yeah. It wasn't a great NBA trade deadline day. It's not what I didn't expect fireworks in the sky. But I didn't expect a lot of disappointment. It's a lot.
No blockbusters. No blockbusters.
Not at all. Not us. Some letdowns, quite a bit.
Yeah, you show up at the video store and all they have left is what is that being returned? And come back tomorrow, kid. We got nothing for you.
Absolutely no blockbusters. You're right. Is it true, LA, that they have one more left? Is there one more? Is it Portland?
There was some town that still had a blockbuster video. I can't recall where it's at, but yes, there was some town that's holding on to a blockbuster video. Never mind that you can just punch a button and stream it right there in your home. Some people still want to go out. Nostalgia wins for them and purchase, or I'm sorry, rent a video cassette or a DVD or a laser disc, or you can put them on a flash drive. Now, what the heck?
Yeah.
I don't get it, John.
Them was the days. Remember Hollywood Video?
Hollywood Video, Blockbuster Video. It's just, the good old days, man. These kids don't know how good they got it, man. They really don't.
Microwave age.
Yeah. They got everything right now. I mean, the cell phone. We used to have to go out and actually introduce ourselves to young ladies, not just swipe one way or the other. And then we'd have to secure that phone number. And then you'd have to call and hope she'd answer. And, these guys, my nephew was here for the summer, just graduated from Colorado State. And we were down in the West Loop at this little bar. And he's checking this young lady out and she's checking him out. And I'm like, man, won't you go over there and say something to her? And he's like, well, what do I say? I was like, what do you mean? What do you say? Because they don't have that experience. They don't have that organic walking up to someone that you see and say, hey, how you doing? They just don't do it. They just don't.
Space, is that how you did it to get your wife? How you doing? Is that how you did it?
Oh yeah, you had to spit a little game. You had to see her from afar, give it a little wink, and then go up there and then little wink, little wink, and then you go up there. You introduce yourself. You gotta kind of put yourself out there. Nowadays, it ain't about that. They got games called Smash and Pass. You hear me? They stand up in a line and they go through and they say, smash them, pass them.
Really?
Is this
the real thing?
Now you have to understand, LA. Space is a younger gentleman, so he knows what's happening in the streets today. He knows the jargon, you see. He says,
that's why I'm asking. Why I'm asking. I mean, I know the jargon, but they actually just walk down like a Soul Train line.
That's it.
Smash. What's really going on?
Double smash.
Double smash.
Triple through the mattress smash.
That guy's hilarious, man. I can't think of his name, but he did one today with the baby mamas of the rap industry, and he's just Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. The things that you can do to carve a niche for yourself online. And then you get rewarded for it. These guys aren't trying to, hey man, don't be talking about my lady like that. No. Like he wears it with a badge of honor. Only in America, man. This is the greatest in the world.
This is LA versus space, and how this works is we have 4 questions for the guys, and they have 5 minutes to be able to debate or discuss the topics that they have chosen. And of course, there will be a 2-minute warning, and then there's a 30-second one. These are in place for LA more than anything else. So we have the 2-minute warning,
easy,
and we have the 30-second warning as well, right here on Under the Hood with Jonathan. LA versus space. And let's start first with our first question. And by the way, while we're doing our show, make sure that you leave comments as we're on here live for LA versus space. Anything that you want to jump in with as far as their conversation, you're always welcome to do so. Our first question.
Add something to the conversation. We appreciate it.
Yes. The first question: after the Bulls trade deadline deals, do you see the Bulls being a better basketball team? Arturas Karnisovas made a bevy of moves. He stacked up, second round draft picks like petty cash. So LA, we'll start with you. 5 minutes on the clock. Your thoughts on Arturas Karnisovas?
Should be fired. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm never one to call for someone's job to be taken away from them, because obviously this is the way they make a living. Their family lives here and all of that good stuff. But the man is bad at what he does. He's just not a good general manager. I believe you should clean house. They need new ownership. They need a new general manager. They need a new coach. Some of the fans need to go. They need to turn over the roster. They're like
fans.
Some fans, yes. Because some fans, they bitched and moaned for 4 years. They need to blow it up. They need to blow it up. They need to get rid of everybody. And then when they get rid of everybody and they blow it up, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're doing exactly what you asked them to do. You've been asking for this for 4 years, Chicago Bulls fans. Now they're giving it to you, and you're still mad about it. What? You can't have it both ways. They're doing what you asked for them to do. 4 years too late, and people are complaining that they didn't get a single first-round pick for Levine and DeRozan and Vucevic and Kobe White. Would you have given up a first-round pick for either of those guys? You give up first-round picks for guys who are difference makers on playoff teams. That's just me. I mean, no one that the Bulls got rid of or traded away to make their team better. And no, they didn't get better. Right now, they're on my TV to my left, and it's just it's a glorified pickup game going on right now. I almost wanted to go fly out to Toronto and check myself in the game. They can't run any plays because no one knows anything. They're just out there just passing the ball around. Your turn, my turn. And P won't. I'm sorry, P will. He's out there looking as lost as ever. And he was the highest selected player by AK, and he's just been nothing but a disappointment. You can't trade him away because you gave him a lot of money. It's just, oh my God, it's a mess, and it's a welcome mess because the Bulls, they were in what's called basketball hell, stuck in the middle, playing for the play-in game. Just right there every year, not good enough to make the playoffs, not bad enough to be in the lottery. And this year's lottery coming up is going to have a bunch of players who are worthy of being selected in the lottery. And the Bulls have to hope the ping pong's come in their favor this time, and maybe they can pick in the top 5 or 6, which I don't think is going to happen. There are teams out there that are just so bad and aren't trying to win, and the Bulls actually try for some reason. And I just don't understand it. So to answer the question, no, the Bulls are not better. They absolutely are not better. The problem is they've already won too many games to finish behind the likes of OKC and Sacramento and Brooklyn. They're horrible. And there's no way that the Bulls can tank enough to get behind them. So, no, the Bulls are not better. They'll still, believe it or not, be in the fight for that play-in game. So, no, that's my answer. No.
You know what? I completely agree with you on a lot of things. The Bulls are, I don't know what direction we're going in. It's so confusing as a fan. I'm all for cleaning house. Vucevic should have been gone last year. You knew you weren't going to pay Kobe White. Mm-hmm. The one that hurt me was Ayo. I thought that the homegrown talent, we saw him develop. Each year he's better and better. So I thought Ayo might be a piece you could build around. But you're keeping Josh Giddey and you're keeping Booz Ellis. So having them three together, maybe that's not a ideal starting lineup. So I get it, cleaning house, getting rid of some of those guys. But here, the timing is just terrible. You should have did this earlier, man. You should. It's always like it feels like we're a year late on everything. You know what?
4 years late.
Yeah, I agree.
4 years late.
There's we shouldn't have Vooch this long. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You should have. Our team, we've been in the play-in the last 3 years,
yes.
2 years. It's ridiculous. Is this the goal? You know what? I would love to sit him down right in front of me and ask him, what is the goal for the team? What is the direction for the team? Okay, you stockpiled a lot of picks, but you stockpiled a lot of second round. You got what you could for him. But do something earlier. Make smarter decisions. He has to go. I like Billy Donovan. You said the coach has to go. I like Billy Donovan personally.
Gotta go too.
I think Billy Donovan is good at developing young talent. He did a pretty good job at OKC. He's done some good job with some of the Bulls players. Dalen Terry, I don't know what he was, doing, but he's slowly progressed and he's gone to, but he does some good developing some young talent. That's all we're going to have. We're not going to be able to secure any lotto picks like you're saying. Derrick Rose era is gone. We're not going to luck up and get Derrick Rose.
We can get those ping pong balls again. The draft lottery is held in Chicago this year, after all. So you never know. There could be some trickery going on. You never know.
I'm all for it. I'll tell you that.
It's our turn now. It's our turn now. San Antonio got theirs. It's our turn to get out.
Yeah, Dallas got theirs.
Dallas had no business winning the lottery last year.
No business.
It's our turn now. That was their reprieve for their boneheaded decision to trade away Luka Doncic. That's what that was.
Oh,
so
goodness.
We made
some wreck over there.
We made boneheaded decisions. It's our turn to get the number one pick. Welcome. Come on. Bring it on.
He ain't even smart enough to. Okay, you're gonna get the number one pick. What you gonna do with it? You're gonna get the pick and trade it away.
First of all, you fire him before you make that pick. You fire AK before you make that pick. He's got to go. Billy Donovan got to get
the number one pick and trade away for 3 number 2s.
Nope, all new everything. Bring in a new general manager. Let him hire a new coach. Start anew. That's what you do.
I mean, we got a clean house.
I just, it's amazing how many second round draft picks. I think the one thing that Michael Reinsdorf should do, guys, is that now that all this is done, the trade deadline's over, now you fire Arturas Karnisovas and Mark Eversley. I think that's the time to do it. Oh, thanks for everything you did. You cleaned it up. Okay, so now you're fired. That's how you do that, right? Just before they know. And I know that they all have extensions and everyone's happy, but I say this all the time, guys. There's no way that I want to be an owner or general manager of a team and then look like that. You get laughed at, right? The owners' meetings. Like, you might have generational wealth. That's all good. But why do you get in sports? You get in sports to win. In business, why do you get in business? Because you want to win. The idea that you are walking around with money, great, but you're still ass. People still say it, and they talk about it all the time. I could not do that. I would be out of the business if I couldn't win.
Well, you have the same guy that owns the White Sox who also owns the Bulls, and in his eyes, when he looks at the bottom line on that spreadsheet, he's winning, and that's what matters the most to him. So he's winning where he believes it matters most, and I believe that the team will not be either team will be prosperous until he is no longer in control of either one of them.
And it sucks.
It does.
They're both my favorite teams. I'm a Chicago White Sox fan.
It still blows my mind that the White Sox are the only franchise in all of Major League Baseball to have never signed a single player to a contract worth $100 million or more. That is criminal. It's criminal and shameful.
Yeah,
shameful.
All right, let's go to our next topic. Number 2, who do you like Sunday? Seattle or New England? Space, will start with you, and also give a final score if you can in your analysis.
I'm going with. Give me the new Legion of Boom. Give me Seattle. I'm not taking, you know what? And it's crazy. I was not a Sam Darnold supporter. I'll come out and say it. Got to be honest. I didn't think he had the marbles to keep it going for clutch times. But I'm riding with him. Sam Darnold had a great game against LA. Sam Darnold he's proven to be a talent. He's proven to be that he can lead a team, not just manage a team. He can lead a team. You know, a lot more accurate. One of the best downfield throwers of the ball. You got Jackson Smith and Jigba over there. You got some of the best defense in the league. They got the best secondary. I mean, I think it's kind of hands down, but they got the best secondary maybe in the whole NFL. And, you know, I just think that Seattle just has a little too much for Drake May. He's been shaky over there. You know, these last couple games, he's kind of looked like a little rookie. You know what I'm saying? He's been balling all season, but Drake May has some question marks. So, and his offensive line isn't that good. I'm going to ride with Seattle. They just have the better team, pound for pound, hands down.
This show is not going to go very far if we're agreeing every week. I just want you to know that this is supposed to be a debate show, and all of a sudden it looks like Amen Corner. I'm the preacher and you're the choir. What the heck is going on? I have Seahawks winning this football game, 23 to 13. I got the Seahawks winning this football game. I think they're better offensively. I think they're better defensively. And you mentioned Sam Darnold. This guy has gone 14-3 over the last 2 seasons. I think that's the most wins in NFL history, or if I'm not mistaken, over a 2-season span. 28 wins and 6 losses. 2 playoff wins with a loss because they got knocked out last year when he was with Minnesota. Their defense is playing very well. They're playing mistake-free football. They have who I believe will be the best player on the field on either team is Jackson Smith and Jigba. He will be the best football player on the field on Sunday. And if Darnold plays that mistake-free football, they will win. I think it'll be by a score of like 23-13 or something like that. Drake May has shown some blemishes in the playoffs. They said they played a lot of cream puffs during the regular season, but you can only play who's on your schedule. They faced a Houston team in the playoffs where CJ Stroud just I don't know what he was doing out there. And then you face the Broncos in Denver without their scoring back Bo Nix. So they had some fortune on their side either, but once again, they never ask you how you won. They only ask you if you won the football game, and they got there and they have a good chance to win it. But I'm going to go with the 4.5, I believe, point favorite, Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. And Super Bowl, what we had, 60 this year, correct?
60, yeah.
Yeah, 60.
I didn't give my final score. I got 24-21. But
24-21, you got a close ball game.
You hear me? I think Drake May going to run for at least 2 touchdowns. I think that's the only way they have a chance. Drake May has to use his legs. You know, I don't see you throwing the field. Who is he throwing the ball to? I mean, you got Booty, you got Hunter Henry, you got some, you know, old Stephon Diggs.
Miss Cardi B.
Miss Cardi B. Hey, Diggs better have a good game, I'll tell you that. But you're gonna need a lot more than Cardi B to beat Seattle. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
but
I think so too.
I think Stevenson has to have a big game. You know, in order for them to have any chance, it's going to happen on the ground. Drake May, again, 50 yards rushing. Stevenson has to run for at least 60 yards, get about 3 or 4 catches. And then you have to keep Seattle offense off the field. That's the only way you have a shot.
And you can't turn the football over Drake May. You just can't. If he plays like they did against Houston, it's going to be a long day for the New England Patriots fans. But it usually comes down to turnovers. I think that Seattle, based on talent on the football field, I think they're the more talented football team offensively and defensively. Is as always, it's going to come down to quarterback play, game management by the coaches. I believe New England has the advantage there with the more experienced head coach who's been there as a player. And he's also played in the AFC Championship game as a coach when he was down in Tennessee. But I believe that Seattle just has a little too much for those Patriots this year.
But I'm going to disagree with you on one part. You said, and I got Jackson Smith and Jigba having a game, but I don't think he's going to be the best player. I think Kenneth Walker is going to go nuts, man. You feed the beast. I think he's been waiting for an opportunity like that. Zach Charbonnet has been, killing all season. And personally,
he's out though. I believe he's out for this
game.
He's
out. Oh yeah, he's out. That's why I think Kenneth Walker is going to just feast. Give me the ball. Last week he had 4 catches, which was a season high. Give him the ball. That's you got to run the ball, but also you got to use him in a pass game. Kenneth Walker you need him to go nuts in order for you to I think he's gonna have a better game than Smith and Jigba. Still.
We got a beeper going on now, man. We got a buzzer. What is going on? It's time to zip it up.
There's LA reflecting back to the old days when he had the beeper. He knew he had to drop off that order. He had to do that. It reminds him of the old days. I understand.
Hold on. That's not this wrong.
Yeah, that order to drop off all of a sudden. Guys, it's interesting about this matchup. I think that this Super Bowl is for the football fan. You have a Super Bowl party. There's novices, only fantasy football people, or people that's there to see the commercials. I think that this one here is for the diehard, meaning that, we talk about star power. There's no star power at the quarterback position with Drake May and with Sam Darnold. You take a look across the field. I agree, LA, that probably Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to be the best player on the field, but it's not like you see individual dominant Hall of Fame type guys on either side. What you see is just quality football. So for us that love football, this is what it's going to be. No frills, no fireworks in the sky with like star power where the lady that you brought to the party is like, oh, I know who that is. No, you don't know who that is.
Correct.
Because they're football guys. And so I think some stars can be made, but not a lot of stars on superstars for sure on this game on Sunday.
There's an old saying, you make your name during the regular season and you make your fame during the playoffs. Somebody's going to come out of this game as a superstar, and they're going to have their name etched in history forever. And you said that Kenneth Walker will be the best player on the field. He may be the most effective player on the field, but I believe that Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to be the best player on the football field.
Yeah. So Sace, you have a low score, right? Your score is lower than
24.
Mine was lower. I had 23-13. Mine was lower. He's got 24-21. So he's got a total of 45. I had a total of 36 actually.
That sounds right. That sounds right for this one. I look forward to seeing, because again, this is for us. There's going to be a lot of his. Oh, this is a bad Super Bowl. No, it's just it's a solid football game. Usually there's a Tom Brady, there's a Patrick Mahomes involved, and like big names. And this one, reputations will be made.
Pure football. Yeah. Love it.
All right. Next topic here on LA versus Space, and make sure that you poor Space. He's just covered up on there. It's just poor Space. Sorry, man. Big graphics. Spent a lot of money for this, so sorry, bro. So LA versus Space. Our next question is, what are your thoughts on the latest NFL coaching carousel? LA, let's bring in, we talk about the coaches carousel, but also the Rooney Rule. We bring it up because no black coaches were hired in this cycle. One minority as far as assistants in this coaching cycle. So what are your thoughts on that? LA, you start first.
I think the Rooney Rule, in theory, it's admirable for them to try to make a pathway for African-American coaches to get their opportunities. However, I believe that it has become, and it probably has been all along, basically an EEOC interview. Just like corporations have to interview a certain amount of minority candidates before they make a hiring decision, the NFL pretty much put the same thing in place. And these guys are bringing people in immediately. As soon as they announce that they've let go of the former coach, they bring in the first brother they can find to hurry up. Check that box. We got him out of here. We brought him in. We checked him out. They placed it on their social media. We have interviewed Mr. Space for the job of head coach of Buffalo Bills. Yeah, you brought him in because you want to check that Rooney Rule box. He never had an opportunity. He never had the chance. The guy got a free flight, some free food, and a hotel room, and he got to meet with people and go through the interview process. But that's it. Brian Flores is more than qualified to be a head football coach of an NFL team. He was successful down in Miami against an owner who tried to make him lose, asked him to lose games purposely. And for him to not be hired in Pittsburgh, which I thought was a perfect fit, and you hire McCarthy?
Oh,
McCarthy is Mike Tomlin. If you look at their coaching records, they're identical. They both won a single Super Bowl. They both haven't won playoff games since Obama was president. That's a long time ago. And he's 60. Is he close to 70 years old? How old is he? He goes
Old as
against
hell.
everything Pittsburgh has done in their history. They hire a guy and he's there for almost 2 decades. This guy's not gonna live another 2 decades, possibly. I don't wish that upon him, but it's just I mean, come on. What are we kidding? It's a joke. Something needs to be done about it in the offseason. Something probably will be done about it in the offseason, but things need to be changed. The Rooney Rule, in theory, is something that's probably needed, but in practice, it is a sad joke, and it's almost insulting, and that's the bottom line. And I think Robert Saleh is somewhat the minority, but who got hired for the head coaching job. But as far as no brothers to be hired, nah, that's not good, man. Don't like it.
Robert Saleh is the only minority they
correct.
consider, and Tennessee hired him. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're agreeing completely. The Rooney Rule is a complete joke. It's just for show. Brian Flores, Vance Joseph, there's no way. The Broncos had one of the best defenses in the league. There's no way Vance Joseph should not have been at least got a real chance to become a head coach. You got Mike LaFleur, who's now coaching. What did he get? The Cardinals? Mike LaFleur is coaching. Matt LaFleur's brother. Oh, let's give him a shot and see.
First of all, I hate to interject you. We don't want no brothers going down there to coach no way. That situation is a mess. You may continue.
But it's you're right. You're right. Don't put them in a lose-lose situation. But
chance.
Still, give them a chance. For not one coach. All these candidates. Back in the day, Eric Bieniemy, I felt he should have had a chance. Everybody, he must not be good at interviewing. He must be terrible in the interview process. I don't care. This man can coach. Everybody knew he was calling plays, but whenever anything, something great happened, they wanted to give it to Andy Reid. Come on. We don't get the proper opportunities that we should get. The Rooney Rule is just a facade.
Space, let me ask you a question. Where's Byron Leftwich? Where's
Brian Leftwich? You're right.
Man was the offensive coordinator for a Super Bowl winning team, and I don't even think he's coaching in football right now.
I agree. He was a hot name last year. He was a hot brand new name.
No, he was an EEO. He was an EEOC interview. That's what he was.
Yeah,
that's all that it was.
Yeah,
the man don't have a job. What is that all about?
Yeah,
Eric Bieniemy can't get a job. What? Come on, man. It's
Flores.
Something needs to be done.
Flores got one of the best defense again. Vance Joseph, one of the best defense. Flores, his schemes over there in Minnesota with lackluster talent. Let's just be honest. They, some of their big key guys are gone. Harrison Smith is super old. He's about to retire. But lackluster talent. But you always gave them. They won
9-8
games. Exactly.
They had no quarterback play at all this season, and they still finished above 500. And that's a great credit.
In our
Brian
division.
Flores. Yes. The only division in football to have all 4 teams finish above 500 for the first time in over almost 100 years.
Come on.
That's it. It's only happened twice. But no, he can't get a job. No.
It's ridiculous. It's something got to happen. Like you said, it's got to be. It's a good theory. It's a good. I love what you try to do with it, but everybody sees past what it is. It needs to be revamped. Things need to change. That's the bottom line.
Those old loopholes, they gonna find them.
Oh,
they gonna find them.
That's a fact.
They gonna find them. Hold on, somebody's paging me. Let me see.
No, that's not. No, that's me. It's me. It's over here. Yeah, that's me telling you to stop, y'all. Yes. Robert Saleh is Lebanese, and he's the first Muslim to be able to be a head coach. The second time around, he's a Jets coach, and now with Tennessee. So, of Muslim descent, Lebanese parents.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess he counted.
And a moment of silence for Aaron Glenn, because he's with the most downtrodden franchise in the entire NFL, the New York Jets. They're just awful. They're just, that Robert Saleh had a chance up there, no good. And now Aaron Glenn is up there, and they fired everybody but him.
Everybody.
Every coach, every position coach, both coordinators, the towel boy. They probably got a new laundry facility guy, the guy who stitches the names on the jersey, a new seamstress. They got it's ridiculous, man. It's just no talent.
I'm just happy he's not fired. I'm happy they gave him just a little bit of runway. A little bit of runway. We don't know what it's going to end up. You still got lackluster talent on the team, but at least he's not fired. I can say that.
One thing I want to bring up that you guys were talking about with Brian Flores. I'm very surprised that Brian Flores was not in the mix for more jobs because, listen, if you felt like he was overbearing and over the top and you felt like, hey, he's someone that the Dolphins couldn't utilize, it's okay for him to get a second bite of the apple. If McCarthy can get 3 and some of these other coaches get 2, I mean, so to me, that makes a lot of sense to be able to give him an opportunity. Now, the Rooney Rule put in place to just get in the door. That's the first thing, and LA made that point of you have to. There was so many times in sports where a woman or a minority couldn't even get in the door just to interview. And diversity to me is 2 things. One, it is skin color, obviously, because of background, but also diversity of thought. And that is like you've been doing it your way with people that that are like-minded and also have the same background. I'm also smart about this. I might look different, but also I can give you something that maybe you're not thinking about. And so that diversity of thought and, of course, your background matters. And some owners are just like, nope, I just want to be comfortable with the people I know on the golf course, because if you don't fit the foursome, you don't get a chance to be part of the mix. And so that has been a problem even in 2026. So, I mean, Roger Goodell addressed it in the State of the Union for him and said we got more work to do. That's just, it's bullshit. Like the work to do, you have all these teams and you can't have more minorities to be able to at least interview. You're going with Jeff Hafley. You're going with some of these other DCs that will fail in 3 years or less. So I just think that there has to be more of a progressive push to be able to have these guys that are quarterback coaches and running back coaches and those that have toiled in the league to be able to be front and center to be able to be in these interview processes.
And not just that, I think I read somewhere where there was like 20 plus new coordinators in the league this year as well. So there's going to be, I mean, you're not giving these enough coaches an opportunity to coach minority coaches. Then you're recycling all of these different coordinators, and you're not giving these young quarterbacks a chance either. I think Baker Mayfield is about to have his 5th coordinator in 5 years.
Baker Mayfield,
good for he's about to go through his 5th offensive coordinator in 5 years. How's that good for anybody?
Is the kid from the Eagles.
That's terrible.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Terrible.
It's just you're not giving these kids the time to develop, get under a system, actually let them grow. It's just one and done.
Yep.
Next on LA in space is the Super Bowl. Of course, it's more than just a game. It's about the food and the fare that you have. Space, start us off first. Your 3 top Super Bowl party foods that are a must in the Space household.
Number 1, I'm not a huge chicken guy. I'm going to be honest. Not a huge chicken guy. But
well, that's an upset. Go ahead.
I know, right? But for the Super Bowl, I'm just more traditional. You got to go with some chicken. You got to get some chicken wings, not a hot wing type of guy, but give me some good honey barbecue, nice flavor, nice pool, give me something delicious and tasty. Give me the chicken wings. It got to be finger food, so we're not going super heavy. We stand light, got to have the energy, be ready for the whole Super Bowl. Give me the chicken wings. That's number 1. Number 2, I need some dip. It has to be a phenomenal dip. My wife makes this cheese with some spinach. Oh, mouth watering. You hear me? I'm starting to drool over here. Okay? Give me some cheese spinach dip with some fresh tortillas. It set the party off right. You hear me? Just put it in the bowl and I'll take that home. That's it. That's all day long. I need the dip. And then finally, the glizzies. I gotta have a glizzy. Gotta have a glizzy or two. This is the time with glizzy. Okay, it's okay to get a hot dog or two. Give me a few nice jumbo dogs. I can take a Polish, but a jumbo dog, do it Chicago style. Give me some mustard on there, a little of that, salt. Give me some of that. I need some flavor in there.
That celery salt.
Yeah. Yes. You taking a Polish is personal. We don't want to hear about that.
Hey, I'll let that one slide right on by. But I guess he'll say, no, not on my watch. Not on my watch. I keep things simple, man. You can never go wrong with finger foods whenever you're watching the game. You don't want to prepare a big spread, and you don't want people falling asleep during the game because you cook too much. Wings, a staple of period. You get some hot wings, maybe some honey barbecue wings. You order a pizza. You got to have some pizza. I mean, come on now. It's easy to eat. It's a nice finger food. You get a veggie platter because some people, maybe the ladies at the party, they may be trying to watch their figures as much as you're trying to watch their figures. But that's another subject for another time. and yes, you absolutely have to have some type of dip with some good chips as well. Those things are a must. Chips and dip, wings, pizza, and a veggie platter. That's all you need for a football game.
Here's the key. You said the wings, a ranch or blue cheese.
I don't need either one of them for myself, but you got to provide them for the people who are coming over because it's not about you. It's your party, you got to cater to the people that are coming to your game, to your set, especially if they're bringing something to drink. And don't bring that cheap stuff either.
Alexander James, bring it.
You gotta bring some Alexander James. You gotta have some Alexander James. 2 bottles, one for you and one for me.
And that stays here. You hear me?
If you bringing it, stand.
Exactly. You ain't leaving with it.
Let me tell you something, Space. If somebody come over your house with a bottle and they open it up and take a few drinks, sips out of it, and it's still almost full, and they try to leave with it, they can't come back over your house.
Yeah.
That's a fact. If you bring something to somebody's house, it stays there unless that person will tell you, hey, I'm not a drinker. I'm not going to drink that. You still leave it because, man, I'm coming back.
Exactly.
So I bring something next time. Bring some Alexander James. Go along with your wings, pizza, nacho chips and dip, and a veggie platter. Little carrots and some broccoli and a little blue cheese celery or whatever to go along. Celery, something for.
Ain't no blue cheese up in here. If you're gonna bring some, it's gonna be some ranch. I can't do the blue cheese.
You have to be accommodating to your guests, sir. You can't just be you can't bring that up in my house. Well, I'm bringing it. I don't even eat it. But when I come, I'm bringing it over your house just because. Blue cheese.
Right. Hey, you can bring it.
Tell me what I'm gonna Tell me what I can't
get it. But you can bring it, But it's ranch up in here, Gotta get the ranch dip.
Okay.
But
all right.
You absolutely correct. I thought it was just me. If you bring a bottle to somebody's house, it's an unspoken. It's a man law. Remember those commercials back in the day, man law and. It's a man law. You cannot leave with the bottle.
No,
that's bottle and beer.
Who does that? Who does that? You show up to somebody's house with a bottle. Hey man, I'm about to get on out of here. I got to get bottles. What you going with that? I'm about to, no, you gotta leave that partner. You gotta leave that player.
That's
I don't even drink it. I don't even like that, but I'm drinking it just because you brought it, because you ain't leaving with it. Man, come on now. Come on, get on out of here with that. Crazy.
We more light alcohol, we more dark. We drink Alexander James, but more light, more dark.
I'm a social drinker. So if that's if you got light at your house, we drinking light. If you got dark at your house, we drinking dark. That's just, come on, man. House rules. House rules.
All I can drink is dark. I need some, and not even the Hennessy type. I don't need no cognac. Give me some good
Alexander
whiskey.
James.
Give me some Alexander James. Give me some whiskey, some bourbon, some Alexander James.
Yes, very good. Very good. You read that space? Can you read what that says? Right there.
The official whiskey
all day long.
of the understood.
Very good.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have it straight. So, Space, you said chicken, even though you're not a chicken guy. You said
Yeah, I'm not a big chicken guy, but give me some chicken wings.
you also
The
had
black
cheese.
delegation has to have a review of his membership.
Black card.
Yeah. So
y'all about to trade me?
Your membership is under review.
It says cheese and spinach dip. So is that spinach artichoke? What is that?
It's fresh spinach that's just been marinated, sauteed in some cheese and some other stuff she put in. I don't know what she put in, but it's delicious. I'm gonna see you some.
A good spinach dip is worthwhile. It definitely is. No question.
But he said, LA, cheese and spinach, the combination.
Yes.
I've never had it.
There's a bowling alley downtown on Illinois Center in that building with movie theaters. They have a really good cheese spinach dip. It's really good. Can't think of the name of the place. Is it 1010? I'm not sure, but it's really good. It is absolutely very good.
The third one is, you said hot dogs. like full hot dogs, like these little weenies.
No,
what are you talking about?
I need the full. Give me the full
eggs in a blanket.
You hear me? I don't want a corn dog little weenie thing. Give me some full glizzies.
I have yet to go to a Super Bowl party where they serve hot dogs.
Oh, you
not once in my life.
Are you
not once in my
off the grill?
Life.
Off the grill?
I have never. Who doing Super Bowl Sunday? It's 3 degrees outside.
Who don't? It's Super Bowl Sunday.
I'm learning new things about my brotherhood. I've never seen anyone grill anything for any hot dogs on Super Bowl Sunday. Never seen it. Never seen it.
Space, let me just take this back here. This card, man.
Yeah,
man.
I don't need no pizza, man. I'm tired of pizza.
I understand, Space, but that's some suburban shit you just laid out there. There's some suburban shit you put out there today, boy. You gave me hot dogs, and you gave us, and someone who's not a fan of chicken. I did not expect that on a black show.
You hear me?
Yeah. What's that all about? You know what?
It's overrated.
We're gonna give you a wait a minute. Now you even digging.
Listen to me. Chicken is I'm tired of always eating chicken. I don't need no chicken all day long. Baked chicken once in a while, some fried chicken once in a while, but chicken is overrated. I don't need chicken all day long. You hear me?
Well, I tell you one thing. This show will never make TV one. Tell you that. I'll tell you that. Oh man,
I'll be like Bubba Gump or chicken. You can souffle it, you can fry it, you can boil it, you can bake it, you can barbecue it, you can marinate it, you will start whatever. Come on now, it's one of those things that is you can prepare so many different ways. But you know what? It's your house. When we come over there for the game, we're gonna bring our own chicken. That's what we're gonna do. We're not letting you make no chicken.
LA,
on your side, you gave us wings, pizza, and a veggie plate for your top three.
Veggie platter. You gotta have a veggie platter, and a dip with some type of dip as well. You gotta have chips and dip. You gotta have that. I don't care if you have like a little salsa with it or cheese with it or whatever, but you gotta have something, a nice little chips to go along with a dip. Gotta have those things. Just me.
I'd like to ask. There was a list that we had on Cap and J Hood the other day. I don't have it in front of me, but I just remember some things. So, have either one of you had buffalo chicken dip, and is that good?
I've never had it. Can't say that I have.
I've had buffalo chicken dip. It's all right. It could be a little bland. Depending on who's making it, but it's not something I would buy from the store. If you had it, I need somebody who I trust making it. It's okay.
Okay.
One thing that I had buffalo style was Geno's used to make a buffalo chicken deep dish pizza. They no longer make it. It was outstanding. I was stunned. It was outstanding. Discovered it during the pandemic. Just had them delivering it every Friday.
What do you guys feel about chili at a Super Bowl party? A little messy.
Do you really want gastrointestinal drama going on in your household during the Super Bowl?
Don't use the bathroom upstairs.
If you make it, there will be no beans in it. You gonna make some chili for your Super Bowl party. Don't put beans in it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's just me.
Think that's to me, space is just too messy.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
much.
you know,
Way too
some people not the cleanliest eaters. You know, I need you need a bib on. You know, if you're gonna have some chili, you gotta serve it with napkins and bibs and too much.
And it may disagree with their digestive system, and you don't want to be around when that transpires. You just don't want that in your household. I mean, summer event where they're in the backyard watching the game, that's different. At home, no, not up in here.
Also on this list, the other morning was meatballs. Would you serve meatballs at a party?
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you mean? Wait, okay, what is that? What are you saying there, Space? What do you mean it's okay? What does that mean?
I need some barbecue meatballs. That's doable, you know. Nice finger food. You might have a toothpick in it, you know, but it's okay. Yeah. You ever had cheese meatballs?
Yes.
Cheese meatballs? No, I haven't had those. No.
Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
Okay. Well, your thoughts, guys, on an Italian beef at Super Bowl party?
I can do that as well. You get the little smaller ones. Had a bread cut, a little small. Yeah, little sandwiches. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Little sandwiches, yes. Italian beefs. I need my beef dipped with sweet peppers and give me some mozzarella cheese.
It can be done. Me and my family, we watch the game every Sunday. We rotate households, and oftentimes we have the little small Italian beef station, and we cut the breads to a little smaller portions, so it's not a big mess. And you can still dip it and get your cheese and your peppers and everything and go on about your way. And it's gone because it's just, a few bites. So, yeah, I'm all for that. I mean, come on. What's a Chicago sports party without a beef?
Oh, man.
Don't do Italian beef. Do Italian beef.
Something,
hey, man, that's what they there to be eating, man. Come on. Make yourself at home. Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair and leave your drink.
Okay, I think that. So I'm just kind of perplexed. The show came to a stop when we heard Space say that chicken's overrated.
Chicken, yeah. Never in the history of history did I think I hear a black man say that publicly.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, it's good, but it's just overrated.
Who's rating it? Yeah, you're the one you're the one rating it. You're the one. You say it's overrated by what black person says that chicken's overrated by who?
Well, he cooked it. He's the one who cooked it.
Let me ask you a question.
You need a new recipe, brother?
Chicken or steak?
Steak.
Come on, that's
Okay. Chicken or beef?
It depends. I mean, because it's how are you preparing the beef?
Who's making it?
Yeah, who's making it?
I mean, I guess you're making it.
Because if it's unseasoned beef, you can leave that up over there. Don't put no raisins on my beef. You know what I'm saying?
Raisins and a potato salad.
I'm going with this. Yeah, it depends on
right into the cookout.
So because it's chicken, the reason why it's chicken is because LA just laid out for you 10 different ways to be able to make chicken. I can't make beef 10 different ways.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't.
See,
or can I, like sloppy Joe? Okay. like hamburger. Okay. Beef tenderloin, but no, can't really do that.
No, not for a game.
No,
you gonna stay up all night and smoke a brisket? No.
If it's for me, yes. Not for company.
Exactly.
So I'm not doing that. That's very interesting. All right, do you have another list? You have some else, Space? Like we got steak and we've got chicken. Do you have another?
What about now lamb? And when I say lamb, I'm talking more gyros. I'm talking, give me a little pita sauce, a little. Come on, man. Come on. Did y'all just? Yeah, y'all not a gyro fan?
We like gyros. Yes.
We got a gyro. You gonna have a gyro stand? You gonna have a guy standing there?
Hey, if you can have an Italian beef stand, you can have a gyro stand. You can have your meat just shredded up right there with some pitas right there.
Hoodie, we gotta get this young man out for some adult beverages. He a work in progress. He's an unfinished product.
So that's you at 1 a.m. That's you at 1 a.m. at in Greektown. That's where we can find you
all day long. First and Madison, you can find me at Poor Boys.
Yes.
Lord.
I like a gyro. I just haven't had one in a long time. I like gyros. Yeah, sure.
I do too. But for a Super Bowl party, you talking about a messy sandwich?
Oh no, you ain't having that in my house at a Super Bowl party.
Oh, okay.
There's rules in the Space House, man. Rules.
It's
so great.
You got to have a glizzy, and you got to take your shoes off, and you got to bring some Hennessy, and come on, man.
No, Alexander James.
You
learn quickly.
That's a given. That's a given.
Yes. Hold on.
A given.
This as a reminder. Hold on a second. We gotta make sure. Okay. Right there, sir. Lower third. There you go. Alexander James whiskey. Right across.
Look above the logo. Right above the logo.
There you go. There you are. Peekaboo. Alexander James whiskey. That's how you do that. You see.
Oh my God.
Last thing, guys, and this is the toss-up. We always have a toss-up question. You guys sent me a lot of different things. Like you sent me Illinois' win against Nebraska. You sent me Bad Bunny, which you guys got to decide what the last question is. There's a lot of stuff on here for the toss-up question.
You know what? Let's go with the Bad Bunny thing.
Bad Bunny and will be doing halftime of the Super Bowl. Okay.
And he's primarily a Spanish singer. He sings in Spanish. For the longest time, we've had to witness the acts like Paul McCartney, the septuagenarian, who a lot of people in this country just don't relate to. He doesn't speak to certain segments of the populace. There are young African Americans, there are young Latinos that probably didn't even know who Paul McCartney was. I'm sure they probably did because the Beatles are ubiquitous in this nation. They're so revered. But at the same time, that doesn't talk to them. It doesn't speak to a younger generation. And the Super Bowl is now an international event. It's shown in over 120 countries. It's broadcast in over 80 languages. And people all over the world are trying to grow this game. A large segment of the Super Bowl watching population speaks Spanish. And the same people who were complaining about Bad Bunny being a halftime show and not going to watch are the same people that complained last year about Kendrick Lamar, are the same people that complained when the Super Bowl was in LA when Death Row did the Super Bowl. They're just going to complain. Yet we're supposed to accept the 80-year-old Paul McCartney in Wings performing at the Super Bowl like it's nothing. No. Diversity is what America was built on. And get the hell on out of here if you don't want to watch the Super Bowl show. Turn. Let the people who enjoy it enjoy it. Every Super Bowl halftime performance is not for everybody. It's for those people who like those artists. Let them enjoy their moment. I'm not a big Bad Bunny fan. Bugs Bunny, yeah. But when Bad Bunny performs, I'm going to watch it. Why? Because I want them to have those ratings. I want them to have to show this knuckle dragging, stuck in the 1800s population, good old boys that is more than just about them. The Super Bowl is a worldwide cultural experience, and it's not just about your culture. That's my take on it.
You know, I like that last part. I like how you said it. The Super Bowl is a worldwide cultural experience for everybody. It's getting people, like you said, who's not familiar with certain cultures, certain songs, certain things like that. You're giving them a taste of, a different side. Bad Bunny I'm not a fan. I'm just going to tell you like that. I'm not a big fan. Don't know too many songs of his. Will I watch? I'll try. I'll try, but personally, I miss Prince. I miss, everybody knew Prince. I miss Michael Jackson's performance. Give me something to where nostalgic. Give me something epic if you want. Kendrick Lamar, his performance, I got to be honest. At first, I didn't like it, but when you looked into the storyline,
the symbolism of it,
exactly.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson and everything. it became so much more powerful, so much more dope. I guess Bad Bunny has a great message. That's why I've kind of more and more I did research. I'm expecting some real big curveballs. You know, he had a Grammy speech that he said some conflictual things and everything. So I'm expecting it to go down on Super Bowl. I'm excited for that part, like you said, for the exposure. I don't know.
But everything isn't for everybody, man. I mean, I can appreciate Paul McCartney and Wings, and I can appreciate the Beatles, but there was some 15, 16, 17-year-olds like, who this old dude? Yeah. They don't know nothing about that. So it's not for everybody. Let the people who like Bad Bunny, and he has a very large audience, a very vast audience. I mean, would they be complaining if it was Taylor Swift? She has a large audience. She has an international audience. And people would have loved it if she would have been there. Just like people are going to love the fact that Bad Bunny is going to be the performer. It's not just about you. Think of someone else for a change. Let these people have their moment in the sun. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing that we do know, gentlemen, is that we live in the United States of the outraged, and so what I would say is, and I think LA makes the point. Look, Space, we're not going to dig up Prince. I'm a huge Prince fan, but we're not digging him up and have him perform and sing Purple Rain. It's just not going to be the case. Kendrick Lamar, all these other people. What I would say is that when it comes to the Super Bowl, either you can sit there and enjoy it, or go and get some chicken and wings and dip. It does not matter. Like as if the halftime show has to be tailored to your enjoyment and to your likes. It doesn't matter. Either you like the music, or you don't like the music. But the idea that on either side of the aisle that someone says, well, it's not music that I listen to, so I'm not gonna. Who cares? It's not tailored to one person. It's tailored to an audience. It's tailored to the audience that likes that music. And by the way, you don't go to the middle of the charts to find these people. Usually those people that are performing at halftime is at the top, the tippy top of the charts. So there's a reason why that Bad Bunny is doing this, and why others have the opportunities, because they're at the top and they're popular. And so I have no problem. I've never had a problem with the Super Bowl halftime show. Never have.
Nor should you, because I mean, like you said, he just won a Grammy for Album of the Year, did he not?
Oh yeah.
Did he? Yeah. So I mean, and I'm sure he's got the most. Well, I don't know if he has the most streams, but I'm sure he does numbers on streaming. I'm sure can't say he sell records anymore. Yeah. So
to be top.
That means he's popular. That means he resonates. That means he brings eyeballs to the television. That's what they want.
Yeah. Viewers, I get it. They want the people. It's for the people that don't normally watch the game. Like you said, the game is for us. The halftime show is for them. You know,
casual.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. Maybe, you know, I'm a little disappointed. You know, coming from Kendrick Lamar, maybe a little disappointed. But again, with his Grammy speech and all the political things around it, got me feeling a lot more excited about the whole Bad Bunny idea. It's going to be some curveballs.
Jacob chimes in on YouTube and says, I'll be honest, I lean conservative politically, but I understand your point. Sick of the outrage on silly things in general. You know, and he goes on to say that it's a great point. You know, not the biggest fan of Bad Bunny's music either, but he's huge right now. And that's what it counts. That's what counts.
That's what matters.
I don't care if it's country music. I don't care if it's R&B. I don't care if it's rock. It doesn't matter. The thing that always resonates with me, guys, is how they are able to put all that together so quickly, right?
Yes.
You got to get everything out there at the 50-yard line and put the staging out there. Like, to me, as well, all three of us are entertainment. I'm always just like really impressed how they can be able to put that together. The sound, no sound check right before halftime. It's done before the game, and it's got to be right. And so, to me, I'm always amazed, no matter who's up there, how they're able to put that together. I think it's great. It's amazing.
It is, man. It truly is. Full stages and props and dropping from the sky, and Michael Jackson popping up out of the stage. It's just you're right, Hoodie. It is amazing.
Cinematic.
One of these days, we're going to pool our savings together to send one of us to the game to watch just a quarter, because that's about all we can afford as far as the ticket goes. We can afford a quarter's worth of ticket. We're going to buy the last 2 minutes of the first half so we can see the first 30 seconds of the halftime show before they ask us to leave. But that's about all we can afford. Average ticket price, I looked is almost $6,000 for an average ticket price. $6,000.
Not for that game. Not for Seattle, New England. No, thanks. I'm gonna enjoy the football from the crib, but I wouldn't spend that for that. And then on top of that, as we know, San Francisco Bay Area, Santa Clara, very expensive. So
it's
now
extremely expensive.
Yeah, money on top of money. That's
expensive.
Tough. That's tough.
Oh, Silicon Valley. I couldn't even imagine what they're charging for hotel rooms right about now, and Airbnbs, and man, just to get into the little parties and or a sports bar to have a table to watch the game. Everything is probably just through the roof right now.
Oh,
those businesses are salivating, boy. All week they just printing money.
I can't wait till the Bears finally get a stadium so we can host the Super Bowl. You hear me?
Yeah, that's another subject. That's another subject for another day. It's going to be in Northwest Indiana. Is it going to be in Arlington Heights, or is it going to be? Where is it going to be?
I live close to the Indiana. I live close to the Indiana border. You guys are always welcome to join me. I'm right here. 15 minutes.
Tailgate from your crib.
Yeah, so you're more than welcome to come by. You're like, with me being 15 minutes from Indiana and the border, I just buy cigarettes. I don't even smoke. I just buy them because they're cheap.
Isn't it always amazing when you go out that way? You see the people from Chicago driving over to Indiana to get cigarettes and gas, and everybody from Indiana driving into Illinois so they can purchase their lottery tickets. But they don't have every time. It's crazy. It's like, what's up, bro? Hey, just drive right past them and give me a couple of little lottery tickets. Give me a pack of Newports. What's going on, man?
Don't even smoke. I just get them anyway, and the cheap gas. Another
selling Lucy's.
He's running a racket over there. He's just telling on himself.
I prefer the money that folds than the money that jingles, so I'll take it. Loose squares. What's up, loose square? So I'll be glad to do it. Yes, I'm always there for that. Another successful LA versus Space, gentlemen. Thank you very much for the time.
For sure. Appreciate it, man.
We're gonna keep letting this thing grow, man. Please, are you watching at home? Like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with people you don't even like. They might like it more than you do. Thank you for your support.
We appreciate y'all. All love.
Yes. Thank you, Jacob, also checking in. He enjoys watching the show. Checking it out on Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. And folks, there it is. Another episode of LA versus Space. And it's, of course, brought to you by the fine folks over at Alexander James Whiskey. Jesse Stewart was on the show, the founder of Alexander James Whiskey, a couple of weeks ago. And he says, hey, just tell people to go to the website, alexanderjameswhiskey.com. And make sure that you let everyone know where they can pick up a bottle of Alexander James Whiskey. And you can by just going to that website, look it up, see if it's in your area. It's in 49 states. What state doesn't have it? Utah. They're working on it, maybe at some point. Well, make sure, as LA mentioned, that you like, share, subscribe, and comment to this video. We appreciate your support on Under the Hood with Jonathan Hood. We'll talk to you next time. Another edition of LA versus Space. So long, everybody.